Shalom, 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 Israel.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High God. Another
Shabbat.
cold brews.
Yes, sir. We live again.
Con.
Live again, man. Uh, First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua, that's the most high God of Israel. His only begotten son, Jesus Christ. I want to give a shout out and a shalom. And double honors to all the elders from the house of David and all the elders worldwide. Right. I want to give a mighty shalom and shout out to all the brothers in the highways and byways, teaching, pushing this truth, magnifying the Lord to their best of their ability. I want to give another mighty shalom and shout out to the women and children, keeping the commandments, keeping the faith of the Black Messiah, Yahushua Mashiach.
Con.
I'm just going to jump right into it.
Con. Cold brews. Cold facts. Ice cold doctrine, baby.
Uh, so,
Back at it.
so we just got breaking news, man. Today, hold on, let me get a scripture first. Today we are revealing the wicked,
Con.
that man of sin. This is the book of Second Thessalonians, chapter 2.
You want me to read it?
No, I got it, King.
Con.
Verse 7. Start at verse 7 and get to the point. Right. Second Thessalonians 2, verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity do already work. Now, when Paul was writing this, he said the man of sin, the mystery of iniquity that do already work. Who was at work? Who was oppressing our people at this time? Who was ruling the world? But that part of the world, it was the Roman Empire, right? The Edomites, the Caucasians.
And they pretty much were ruling the entire world.
See that?
Like the known world, at least.
The known world.
Right? The so-called old world, from pretty much from Europe to the, North Africa over to, pretty much your almost India.
The 3-part. You can say that. Because we was at the 4th part.
Right. So you had your Northern Kingdom, right, already in the Americas, right? Your your Choctaw tribes, right? Your Blackfoot, right? Your Aztecs, your Mayans, your Taínos, your Arawaks. But they were primarily ruling that part of the earth, right? The Romans.
Reading on. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed. And today we're going to reveal the wicked. You see how that wicked is capital, right? Let's get a precept for that. Malachi 1. Malachi 1. Let's just start that from the top. Verse 2. Start at verse 2. I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, where hast thou loved us? Was not Esau's Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob. So the Most High, he loves Jacob and his descendants, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right? For you dumb Christians and all you stupid Muslims. Read it on. Verse 3. And I hated Esau. Most High, he hates Esau. Today that will be your Caucasians, and we could prove that. Read it on. And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Who was in the Caucasus Mountains? Who was in what we call Europe, the bottomless pit, right? Who became serfs and Slavs? Who became damn Neanderthals, damn chimpanzees, damn
cavemen,
worse
Flintstones
during the Dark Ages. Right? Read it on, verse 4. Where Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build America, Europe, right? And they got embassies all over the world. The Navy is all over the world. The military is all over the world. Satellites, Space Force.
Right.
Read it on. But I will throw down, and they should call them what? the border of wickedness. So wickedness starts with these so-called Caucasians and it ends with them. Read it on. And the people, not just Esau, their forefather, but the people, his children, against whom the Lord have indignation forever. You remember the movie in Sandlot? Forever.
Yeah. And can I get a quick precept just to prove what you're saying?
Come.
Can I get First Maccabees 1 and verse 7? Or read the 9.
Yes.
Right.
That's the precept.
Because guess what? Remember, when Esau came into power, when the Greeks came into rulership, right? Greeks were obviously white people, right? You might see pictures of them, right? Because remember, they conquered that land too. The original people were Japhetic, right? But then they were conquered by Esau, right? And then you have Alexander the Greek, right? He ruled over them, right? And the Bible is a historical book. It's a true book, right? So look at this. First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years, right? Then he died. He conquered the known world at that time. From 20 to 32, he ruled, right? He died of syphilis because he was a sodomite. Big homo. And his servants bear rule, everyone in his place. But this is the point. After his death, they all put crowns upon him themselves. So did their sons after them many years. You have Ptolemaic Empire, your Seleucid Empire, and evils were multiplied in the earth. So it's not like evil didn't already exist, but as soon as Esau came into power, just boosted it. There was already killings, now there's more killings. The sodomy happened, now there's more sodomites. Right? Now you got catamites, little men with boy lovers. Right? All manner of wickedness. You had Roman rulers and Greek rulers who were known trannies. Think about it, man. Evils were multiplied in the earth, and they continue to be multiplied until Esau is destroyed.
Now, with that being said, let's signs of lead definition. Let's look up the word wickedness, right? Through the spirit, right?
Wickedness.
Wickedness. The quality of being evil or morally wrong, right? Evil doing, evil, sin. There you go. They go against God's commandments.
Iniquity.
Iniquity. The mystery of iniquity.
You don't get plainer than that.
Baseness. They are base people. Wrongdoing. Dishonesty. My mama always told me, who lies more than a white man? All they do is lie. She always say that.
Yeah.
Mama don't lie sometimes, right?
Yeah, man. Look at these definitions, man. Villainy.
Villainy, right? Corruption.
Devilry.
Devilry. Damn. They the damn devil.
Ungodliness. Godlessness.
You see that? I know the blasphemy of them that say they're Jews.
And or not. Yeah, that's plain. You can no plainer, man.
Yeah, this is it. Crookedness, right? This is it. All right, now this is breaking news, man. Breaking news.
Come on. Something that happened in Rafa.
Did it?
Zoom in a little more on the so we can see the just read the first part. So Al Jazeera English, Amalek, right? Because it's a sin to call them on by our name. Amalek has continued to bomb Rafah despite the International Court of Justice, the ICJ. We went over this Friday, ruling on Friday that ordered Amalek to halt its attack in the southernmost part of the besieged Gaza Strip. They literally corralled and herded those people. Are they not the wicked? If not, where and who is he? Oh, man.
احنا بنقول انه هذه القرارات انها تطبق على ارض الواقع، انهم وقفوا الحرب، مش يقولوا كلام وفعل شكل. اليوم بيقولوا بدنا يوقفوا الحرب، بنشوف اللي بتزيد المجازر.
بدنا الحياة ترجع لطبيعتها، لأنه إحنا بشر وهذا يفوق طاقة البشر. حرام اللي بيصير، إحنا الشعب محتل تحت الاحتلال، حقنا نعيش زي باقي الشعوب.
يعني هيك مع قلبنا إنه يتنفذ القرار، يعني عشان الناس تروق يعني شوي من اللي بيصير، يعني الإبادة هذه الجماعية اللي بتصير. إحنا بدناش إياها في رفح بس، إحنا بدنا إياها بكل قطاع غزة إنها توقف، تفتح المعابر وتخلي المساعدات تدخل للبلد، يعني بكفي هيك.
Simply speaking, we don't have any health facility in Nothing Goes Strip. If you get injured, you will die anyway.
We got more. We're just gonna go through all these videos and then we're gonna hit the scriptures.
Con.
This just in, just a couple minutes ago, a couple hours ago.
Con. That. So Global Eye News, right? Amalek airstrikes targeted a civilian tent city near Rafah. At least 60 people killed for now. So that's the people those are the confirmed deaths.
You bring this up.
TRT World, dozens of casualties were reported as Amalek airstrikes hit tents of displaced Palestinians near UNRWA headquarters in Gaza's Rafah. Put the fair use
Yeah. Fair use? Yeah.
Fair use.
Fair use. Right? Fair use. Fair use. Okay.
Con.
فرج عالم، حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل، حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. فرج يا عالم، فرج. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل، حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. فرج يا عالم، فرج يا عالم، فرج يا عالم.
This is disturbing a little bit. So that's what's going on.
Look at that. They're moving dead bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's going on in Israel right now by the hands of the so-called Amalekites. They not the real Jews.
Right.
Right? Their forefather is not Jacob, which was a black man. Right? And we got proof. We got
scriptures and we got historical proof.
There you go. Scriptures and scholarly proof. Right? We're gonna prove it through the scholars real quick. First, I want to get this book because the Caucasians is a damn, just a damn monster. Y'all damn, oh man, wickedness, and everything that.
what Job said, they were the children of base men.
Children of base men. All right, let me share my screen. right. Boom. This is the book. Chosen people from the caucus.
Right? Because y'all definitely not the chosen people from Israel.
Right.
And this is an Edomite who wrote this, right? Michael Bradley.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. Boom.
Imagine that. Your own people telling on you.
Here we go. Nuclear war, environmental pollution, resource rape are all primary threats to our survival, and all are the results of peculiarly Caucasoid behavior, Caucasoid values, and Caucasoid psychology.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way to avoid the truth. The problem with the world is white men.
Esau. We need a bomb.
We need a bomb.
Don't worry. The Most High God got us.
See that?
Drop a bomb on America, man. Trust me. It's coming.
That's proof. That is.
Look at this, man. Who else pollutes the rivers? Right? Well, what did it tell you in Isaiah 14, man? The trees is going to be happy when this man is gone.
Let's get a precept on what we just brought out, right?
Come on, man. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It's plain. Who else pollutes the rivers? Right?
Wow.
Not even just the rivers, puts trash in the oceans. Right? Who are you telling me it's us who's destroying the ozone layer? Right? 12 tribes of Israel. Right? The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Right? He covers the face of Christ. He covers the face of God, the angels. If not, where and who is he? If it's not the so-called white man, if it's not the person we see obviously ruling this earth, covering the faces of the judges, tell me who it is.
Tell me who it is, please. It's not the so-called Saudi Arabians,
Right? Because they're subject to the so-called white man.
right?
Right? If you know your history, Saudi Arabia only became as powerful as it's become through their dealings with Esau.
Mm-hmm.
So even the power they got, who would they have to get it from? Come on, guys. It's not be simple. That's why Job asks this rhetorical question, because it has a very obvious answer.
Mm-hmm. They can't be trusted either.
Gone.
You can't even live in the same what is it? What's Israel country? You can't even live in the same country as them.
Right.
They're gonna try to exterminate you and take over.
Can you get Job 30 real quick?
Job
30.
Job 30 and what?
Start from the top. Job 30.
Yeah, bring it on.
Right? So look, book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 1. Right? Now they that are younger, meaning they're weaker than I, have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have sat with the dogs of my flock. That's how we feel truly about. I don't, because you know what? You know why you don't want Esau next to your dog? Esau put peanut butter on his junk and have a dog lick it. Be kissing. You ever see those videos with white women and white men? They be having the dog lick them and the dog tongue be all in their mouth. Esau, you can't. I don't even want to say Esau next to my dogs. Right? Jump down to verse 3. Right? 3 and 4. Right? For want and famine, they were solitary, fleeing to the wilderness, and former time, desolate and waste. Didn't the Most High just say, I've set their mountains in heritage for waste in the wilderness? Remember, this Bible's a puzzle. You don't just read it forward. Right? You gotta read it backwards, forwards, up, down, left, and right. right? Who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for meat, right? These are your base. This is a lowly food, right? You look in the book, what is the book again? The 13th tribe tells you how they were cracking lice in their beards and eating just all types of lowly stuff, man. You see the caveman, right? And this is what we did. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as a thief. So when we came into power, right, when Septimius Severus took down Rome, man, we like they owed us money. So it's plain, man. They are the wicked in the earth. No ifs, ands, doubts about it. Even if we look at not just us as a history, the history of Israel, we look at their interactions with other nations, right? Look into the history of Moab, right? And their conquest of China, right? Look up the Opium Wars, where they literally forced their people to get high and get on drugs, right? The conquest of Beijing and how long it's not only up until the mid 1900s where they gave Beijing back to China, right? And this is your so-called British, right? So again, Esau is wicked through and through. That's why he's greatly despised and made small on this earth, right? Quoting Obadiah. You got it, King.
All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 11, and the GNT, verse 40 to 42. You are the fourth animal, right? This is, in the KJV said the fourth beast, and I was dealing with the beast that was prophesied by Daniel. You know that the fourth beast was Rome, and Rome, America, Little America, which is Israel, is the extension of Rome. Same people, white people, Caucasians, cave beasts. You are the fourth animal, and you have conquered all the animals that came before you. Who runs this earth right now? Who's at the 1%? Who's running the banks? Who is running the insurance companies? Who is in charge of all the FDAs and the
World Economic Forums,
economic forums and
right, the health organizations,
the judges, the lawyers, the DA, the law enforcement? I can keep going on and on, right? As long as you have been in this world, you have ruled it through terror, oppression, and deceit, with a total disregard for truth, the man of iniquity. Verse 42, you have viciously attacked harmless people. What they doing right now in Gaza? They about peace, right? Assalamu alaikum, shalom, right? Who were living in peace. Look, Islam means peace. Look this up. The Bible is a true book. Even in different translations, reading on. You have hated those who spoke the truth. What they call us? Black extremists.
Black identity, black identity extremists, black Hebrew Israelites.
What is they called? Racial idolatry.
There you go, racial idolaters.
Niggas with Bibles.
That, you know what? We hear that one a lot.
Read it on. And you have love. You have love liars. Who lied? All right. Who lied more than? Matter of fact, who lies more than the so-called small hats?
Right. Bring it out.
You have destroyed the homes of those who were prosperous and have torn down the walls of those who did you no harm. Yes. Who is this? Please tell me. Anybody. We don't need to have an in-depth 4-hour class on who Esau is. Or explaining that the Caucasians are Esau and Esau is the Caucasians, man.
Who else fit these characteristics?
Right.
Who else? Who has the colonies in this earth?
Let's get another scholarly reference. Okay.
Who has, and we got these books, man. We're not like your your Kemetic community and these other so-called woke communities, man.
They secular and pseudo.
Right? The pseudo, right? There you go. The pseudo community, the pseudo woke community. We got sources. We got actual sources. So this is the Inquisition revealed in its origin, policy, cruelties, and history with memoirs of its victims by Thomas Timpson.
All right.
Right? Zoom it out a little bit.
Zoom it out. It's a lot.
Right? So it says several times shown. Well, I'm gonna start again on version 2. I have several times shown that from Edom proceeded the kings who reigned in Italy. I'm gonna read it one more time. I have several times shown that from Edom, Esau, Idumea, proceeded the kings who reigned in Italy and who built up Rome to be great among the nations and chief among the provinces. In this way, Italy and Greece, remember we was writing about Alexander the Greek earlier, and all Western provinces have become filled with Idumeans.
I said on that.
Look at that, man. It don't get more plain. It don't get no more plainer than that.
I don't.
It don't get more plainer than that.
I don't.
All Western powers, Rome. Because remember, what you everybody been to school, right? For the most part, you spend so much time learning about Rome and Greece. You learn so much about Rome and Greece. I can't stand it. They don't teach you nothing about your heritage. Why? Because these are their forefathers. That's their Jacob, Isaac, and Esau. Right? Modern Judaism, right? A brief account of the opinions, traditions, rites, and ceremonies of the Jews in modern times by John Allen.
All right.
Further proof, right? Luckily, and just for you people saying these books aren't real, this is Modern Judaism right here, the actual book. Those people, oh, you guys just pulling things up and making it up. We don't have time to forge sources. We're not Esau. We don't have time for that.
We don't have time for that. Oh shit! Hold on, bear with me.
Okay.
Hold on. There we go. All praises.
Car.
That's good.
Yep. So this is page 231, right? It says, zoom in a little more.
Car.
Just
you want me to read it?
No, just so it's plainer so everybody can see it.
Oh, calm. Let's get it.
Right. First, right, that the descendant of Esau, the sworn enemies of descendant of Jacob, even to the end of the world, were at first a small nation inhabiting Mount Seir and the adjacent country contiguous to the land of Canaan, that they were easily confined within their own limits as long as the Israelites enjoyed a great and formidable empire in Canaan. But after that, the powerful republic of the 12 tribes was destroyed by the Assyrians and the Babylonians, right? Scroll down. They wonderfully increased in numbers and strength, extended their dominion toward the west, and spread their colonies far and wide, subjugated Italy, funded Rome and the Roman Empire. At length, entirely overturned, right, the Jewish state, which had been restored after the termination of the Babylonian captivity, the second temple being destroyed by Titus Vespasian, right, 70 AD, and at the present day, professing the religion of Jesus of Nazareth, right, they created Catholicism, right, under what's this dude's name again? So many damn names in my head. Constantine, John Constantine. There you go. Emperor Constantine. I knew it started with a C, Salakia. Which they were the first of all nations to embrace. They hold dominion over all Europe. Esau detaining in captivity his brother Jacob, at least as far regards as the tribe of Judah. Right? We know they have all the 12 tribes, right? They wound up getting everybody, right? Till his Messiah, Ben David, that word Ben means son, right? So the Messiah, the son of David, right? Yahushua, Jesus Christ, right? The Mashiach shall appear. So that's plain.
Yeah.
This is letting you know they have us. This is in their books. And just so you know, when this book was written, in
I think 18 something, huh?
This book was published 1830, right? In the 1830s. We're not making this up. So this is their scholars, they're known men, right? Your upper echelon, your Rothschilds, your presidents, your Roosevelts, your John F. Kennedys, and this, that, and forth. They know this information, right? Your Churchills and your King Faucis and things of that nature. They know this information. We are the people who are out of the loop.
The scripture said what? They did a diligent search. Come on, they a bunch of warlocks, wizards, witches. They know that they are Esau. That's why they spend so much money, right? And have so many damn distractions, right? Smoke screens, right? To keep us away from our true heritage, man. We everything but the Israelites.
Right.
Right. I got another. Let's go to the Talmud. See what the Talmud says who Esau is. You can't make this shit up.
They're telling themselves again and again and again.
So this is the Megillah 6b Talmud. So it says, let me zoom in a little bit. Germania of Edom, i.e. Germany, which is near the land of Edom, i.e. Rome. So the Talmud is saying that the land of Edom was Rome. Now we just read who started the Roman Empire, who was in Rome, right? When you just look at back in just regular just history, who ruled Rome, right? The Caesars, Caucasians. As if the Germans would go forth, they would destroy the entire world. You see? Even in Talmud,
right,
says Edom.
And you know how this is a cut? Because guess what? If you look, because they're really, right, you look into the people, they're Khazars, right? And guess what? If you look up their DNA, right, it says they're people of Germanic, meaning from Germany and all of Europe. So no, because if you actually do your research, it's illegal to get DNA testing in the land right now, right? Amalek doesn't allow that. Because if you look at your DNA, right, you had a man by the name of Arthur Kessler, right? Israel. Make sure you get this book, right? Stop buying Sports Center packages and ESPN packages and MSG packages, right? And weaves and weed. He literally studied his DNA and his background and heritage, and he came to the conclusion that for them to be of Israel, there would have to be a 13th tribe. And then you know what wound up happening to him? Somehow he killed himself by shooting himself in the back of the head. Just imagine that.
That's a fact.
So again, these are cuts. Ice cold cuts, man.
All right, let me show y'all something. Today we dealing with Esau, the so-called. We're not even calling white, man, because they're not white. Let me just bring that out. Genesis 25:25.
Like they red, bloody.
Buddy, they're cursed. The Lord put the curse on them. The Lord took their hue melanin from them. So when he was marked, all the nations on the earth could recognize that this is the damn devil. He doesn't have melanin, human flesh. Do y'all understand that?
Come on.
This is Genesis 25:25.
It's not on the
It's
screen.
all worked up. Oh, Salakia King.
Come
Man,
go.
got me in camp mode, man. I need to calm down through the spirit. All right, Genesis 25:25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. What does Esau mean, Yerod?
Wasted away.
And what's wasted away?
His hue melanin. That's why you can see his blood through his skin. Pale, pig skin.
There you go.
That's it, man. Hey, let's go and let's find out why we call them Edom, right? Scroll down.
Oh, all right, that's good.
Connor, let's break this whole thing down.
Oh.
A few verse. It's another, I think it's 29.
29.
Yeah, 29 and 30. And Jacob sawed pottage, right? He was making meat. And Esau came from the field and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage. Give me that raw meat, that bloody meat, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Edom means red. Because guess what? Why do you think Esau today is saying, yeah, man, only thing I need to do with my steak, I just need to flip it a few times. Right? I want it medium rare. If it's not a medium rare steak, it's not steak. I like my steak bloody. Who sheds more blood than the so-called white man?
Look at these damn devils. Would you ever see Jake doing this?
Unfortunately.
Look at these. Look at these. Oh, damn. Look at these beasts.
No, hold up. Go to the first. Go back to the search. Wait,
search?
No. Go to all. Wait, you didn't read the first thing. Hold up. Just read what it says right there.
Oh wow.
The raw meat. Is that a white people thing?
It says white people versus black people eating steak. Yes, we like our steak well done. Even Google knows.
Right? Because guess what? Yes, it's red meat like steak and goat. So obviously it's going to have a certain hue or color to it. But that don't mean you don't cook it all the way through.
Look, just look at her. The damn she-devil.
Look at that. It says New York. It's the New York Post. Wait, click on that.
No. We're gonna move on.
Right. It said, because I'm looking at it. It says, I'm pretty sure it says woman only eats raw meat. I'm confident.
We're gonna move on.
That was New York Post.
We're gonna move on.
They telling on themselves, man.
Oh man. All right,
you know what they'll tell you? Our forefathers didn't cook. They didn't need to cook. They had the when you a damn caveman and you got to get your club and you got to fight other Edomites, you got to eat your food on the go. You don't got time to cook it. The wicked got to worry about the wicked.
Madness. All right, now check this out. Speaking about Esau.
This is TRT World, right? 4 years after George Floyd's murder by a U.S. police officer sparked nationwide outrage and demands for police reform. Black Americans remain 3 times more likely to be killed by police than white Americans.
Look at this damn chart.
Black Americans, excuse me, still disproportionately killed by police since Floyd's death.
You see how the numbers rise every year since then?
There you go. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
2020, you had 146 deaths. 2021, you had 287. 2022, you had 296. 2023, you had 208. And so far, it says as of May 25th, you had 99 police killings, right? Of Israelites. Right? Can we get Ezekiel 35?
Ezekiel 35.
Right, let's get the classic, right? You start at verse 1 just so we get the context.
Yes, sir.
Right? The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. What did it say in Obadiah? Right? Malachi. Right? And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Look at that, man. They can't stop killing us.
Slavery.
Right, keep going. Go scroll down.
Broken treaties. Mass incarceration. Lynchings.
Right. Child trafficking. Sex trafficking. Right. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So they're just a bloody people. It's all about war, war, and war. Right? Even in their food, it's all about blood.
Whoremongers.
You know, because what is Esau's blessing? He will live by the sword.
So that's another clue that Esau is the damn white man. Oh, Salakia. Amos 1 and 11.
Right? Who knows the Esau knows his way around a weapon? Trust me. Right?
They created the weapons.
Right?
Come on now. The Glock, the Smith and Wesson, the Uzi. Go ahead, King.
No, you're bringing out a good point. Right? Who is Smith and Wesson? Right? What's another gun company? You have the Smith and Wesson, Winchester. Right? Who had made all these inventions? Right? The so-called the trench gun, right? The shotgun. Remington. Nuclear weapons. Come on, man. Look at Amos, man. Chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, right? For 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, with the gun, with the weapon, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, meaning forever, and he kept his wrath forever. Again, you might say, "Wow, there's some Edomites. They called me at work, and the Lord moved their spirit to do that, man. The Lord moved their spirit to be nice to you at work. To that one white lady who, she was at you went to go get that loan, and it just so happened you met a good Edomite. Don't think after you leave, you know what? Maybe Esau can be saved. No. What does the Bible say? All right, you got it, Kay.
Yeah, so we just need to pray to the Most High that our chief enemy, Edom,
Get Luke 18.
Be destroyed. Luke 18. Let's get it.
Luke 18. You're in the spirit. That's exactly what we need to be doing.
We got solutions.
Right? The book of Luke, chapter 18 and verse 6. And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge saith. And shall not God avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? And you got to understand, because you might say, well, it says speedily. It didn't happen fast. Remember, it tells you in 2 Peter, a day with the Lord is as if 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to remember, slavery ended what? 400 years ago? Right? Roughly around that?
They still enslaving our people, especially in the prison system.
Right.
And,
so
yeah.
So even then, our enslavement as a whole, as cattle slavery, right, has just recently ended. And even then, it's been revamped, right, through the 13th Amendment. You still got the diaspora of our people over in the other lands. They're still being enslaved in Saudi Arabia, in China, and other various other countries. So it's not like we're free anyway. But is the Lord God going to find faith on this earth? Is he going to find faith? Is he going to find a faithful servant? Is he going to find you keeping the commandments with the faith in Christ? That's what we need in these last days.
I'm gonna bring some precepts, man, going into the Lord sending judgment upon the wicked, which is so. This Psalms 11 verse 5. Yahweh break this down, King. I got a important phone call.
Con. So the Lord trieth the righteous. So we're going to be tried in these last days. You're going to have tribulation, just like Job, right? You're going to have trials of your health, your congregation, and your faith. But the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. The Lord. So again, don't think the Lord loves everybody. Where it just said the Lord hates the wicked, right? Upon the wicked, he shall rain snares. Right, meaning they're always going to be trapped. Everything they do is gonna be their own ruin. Right, fire and brimstone, and in horrible tempest. Right, fire and brimstone. That's bombs, nuclear weapons, a horrible tempest. Right, that's the armies that are gonna come. Right, because guess what? What do you call the Lord? The Lord of terrors. How terrible was it going to be when Christ and Michael and the other archangels and the entire army of heaven pull up on you and destroy you? Mm-hmm. This shall be the portion of their cup. For righteousness the Lord loveth. For the righteous, Lord loveth righteousness, and his countenance doth behold the upright. So he's always going to look on the upright, and he's always going to look upon us with favor.
That's right. That's right. I got a couple more, King, and a couple more.
Con, bring it out.
Going to their destruction by fire. All right. We're gonna read 2 through 6.
Con, the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. Right, and those mountains being the chief nations. Right, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved. Right, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. So it's talking about the clouds. Right. That the heaven rolled together as a scroll, that's your mushroom cloud, right? And the host shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine, as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my soul shall be bathed in the heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Notice, it shall come down upon Idumea, upon the people of my curse.
That's right.
We just went over earlier that his melanin was wasted away, and that was a curse, a sign for us to know who the wicked is, to judgment. Scroll down, please.
Oh, it's a lot. Mm-hmm.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's plain. That's it. Don't get more plainer than that, man. You got more?
Yeah, I'm bringing a couple more. Let's get the classic.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom. Now, you know what's powerful about this? This is David. This is how you know David was a prophet. King David wrote this psalm when he had Esau in full subjection. He said, remember, O Lord, Edom and the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even into the foundation thereof. This did not happen yet. The temple was not destroyed during the time of King David. This was a prophecy, right? O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee, as thou hast reserved us. Happy shall he be that taketh thy little ones that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
That's right.
And can I get a quick precept just regarding that? When it says we're gonna dash you against the stones.
Yeah, bring it up.
Right, hold up. Bear with me. Damn. I found it real quick, man. I was just reading in Job, man. It literally tells you if he has kids, man, it's so that they can be fit for the soul. Job.
Yeah. Oh, Job. What is that? Job 27.
Yep, Job 27:14.
Yeah.
Job 27:14.
Bring that out. Yeah. Start
Right,
over.
we're gonna read 13 first.
Come on, bring it up.
It says Job chapter 27, verse 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with God, and the heritage of oppressors. Now, this is deep because who else have oppressed us? These other nations. What do you see happening in Gaza? Right? Which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think about that. Why do you think you see a slaughter of so many children? Because the Lord literally had them be born so they could be slaughtered by the sword. Right? The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children. So this is for you people saying, well, I didn't own any slaves. It was my great grandfather Jumbo. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Because guess what? You are your forefathers, just like we are our forefathers. Like we sinned against, our forefathers sinned against God, so we received the curses. Your forefathers took action against the people of God, so you people need to be slaughtered. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon, right? What did we just read earlier? Edom is the daughter of Babylon, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, the son and nephew, saith the Lord. So y'all not even, the Lord wants you to trust me, man. Complete and utter slaughter. Can we get the classic Isaiah 63?
Come on. Isaiah 63. Yeah, that's what I wanted too. Hold on, before we get that,
right?
Let's get this real quick. Hold on, Salakia. Psalms 58:10. You can read verse 11 too.
Khan, the book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, And are we in that day? We not spirit. Are we gonna say, "Ew, there's blood on my feet. Oh man, my Jordans, man." So that a man shall say, "Verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a God that judgeth in the earth." So we're gonna be all praises Kwam Yasharala.
That's right.
That's gonna be our spirit. Wait, hold on. Before we get Isaiah 63, can we get Psalms 149? We should hear this, and it should make you click your heels.
Start at verse 5.
Gone. The book of Psalms, chapter 149 and verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. All praises that you can fulfill the prophecies in Isaiah and Obadiah and Daniel and Job
Bring it out.
and Ezekiel and Revelation.
That's right.
In Matthew, in Genesis, from the beginning to the end, man, it's prophesied that we will rise up and destroy the wicked. We got a taste of it, a glimpse and understanding of it during the time of Joshua. Well, it's gonna be worse than that. We're gonna have the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings leading us.
That's right. Let's get a couple more, then we're gonna get up out of here.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and verse 1. Look at this, man. I like that. God's vengeance on the nations.
That's right.
Who is he that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? That is a chief city in Edom, right? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? And this is Christ's words to Isaiah. This is what he tells Isaiah. I have trodden the wine press alone. Of the people there is none with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart. It's in my mind. And the year of my redeemed is come.
That's right. That's right.
So why do you think in Luke it says, think that I come to send peace on earth? Nay, I come with a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Letting you know, man, Exodus 15 and 3, the Lord is a man of war.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord is a man of war.
This Sirach, chapter 35, verse 18. And the Lord will act quickly. He will show no patience with the wicked people. He will take vengeance by crushing the heathen. It's the GNT. He will completely wipe out the merciless and the arrogant and destroy the authority of the wicked. Don't that destruction defines what he's going to do to these so-called white people? How wicked they are. How merciless and arrogant they are. And who's in authority right now?
Khan.
Who's ruling the earth right now? Who put embargoes on you if you don't want to introduce homosexuality, lesbianism in your country?
Khan.
Right? Who taxes you?
Right. Can we get you got one more preset?
I was about to get something that link up with completely wipe out.
Con. Bring it up. Hold my piece.
It's the classic.
Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 18. and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. So there ain't gonna be no more division between northern kingdom and southern kingdom. We're gonna be as one. And the house of Esau for stubble, because we're gonna burn them up, devour them, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall be there shall not be any. There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord have spoken it.
As thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible.
It's plain. I don't get more pointed than that.
Got anything? This one of the shortest lives, but we got straight to the point. We're not playing with these heathens no more. We living in the last days, the last minutes.
Con.
Brews, if you ain't serious about this truth, if you're not trying to kill the old man today or yesterday, you playing around. It's time for us to get more deep in this Bible. It's time for us to do more for the community. It's time for us to love our brother as we love ourselves even more. It's time to love our wives more than ever, right? It's time for us to gather more than ever, right? The end is here, man.
Con.
It's time to turn up. This is over. This is fourth quarter, 30 seconds left. And we down by one.
Con. Con.
Got something to say, you're right?
Can I get Luke 13 and 2? I'm gonna read to 3.
Con.
All right, it's my final point. All right, brother said some heavy stuff, man. One time for games. The book of Luke, chapter 13 and verse 2. And Yahushua answered, said unto them, suppose ye that these Galileans were sinners above all the Galileans because they suffered such things? Right? So actually, we're going to start at verse 1 just so we get the context, right? They were at present at that season, some of them that told him of the Galileans whose blood Pilate had mingled with their sacrifices, right? So some Israelites were killed. And Yahushua answering said unto them, suppose ye that these Galileans were sinners above all Galileans because they suffered such things? I tell you, nay, but except we repent, we shall all likewise perish. So we could see. So don't we read these prophecies and we get hyped, but don't understand, man. Amos 9 and 10, man. All the sinners of my people will die by the sword. So it's up to us if we want to really get right and kill the old man. Because guess what? You're gonna die with the old man if you don't choose to do away with him.
That's right. That's right. That's Israel. And with that, I want to say Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yashar Barakatam.
Kwame Yashua.
Stay in the spirit. Do the works. Right? Love yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And love the Most High God and His only begotten Son.
Okay.
And with that,
Shalom, Israel.